A really fishy story.
The Post claimed that the emails were found on a laptop computer that was brought to a repair shop in Delaware in the spring of 2019.
The FBI is now investigating whether those alleged Hunter Biden emails are actually connected to a larger foreign intelligence operation.
They may be related to a foreign intelligence operation.
Foreign intelligence operation.
Foreign intelligence.
Foreign intelligence.
Foreign intelligence operation.
Well, now we know that was all a lie to get Joe Biden elected to the presidency, and it worked. Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Rob Finnerty. Two major developments in the last 36 hours. The first, the Washington Post joining CNN, the New York Times, and others admitting that they lied and that, yes, the Hunter Biden laptop and all those photos of the first son are absolutely real. The other big news, the Federal Election Commission now finding that the Hillary Clinton campaign lied as well. They have to pay up, and the DNC as well, over that fake Trump Steele dossier that we heard so much about when Donald Trump was president. Joining us now for more, the former chief of staff for the Department of Defense and former deputy assistant to President Trump, Kash Patel, back with us. Kash, this is the headline on CNN's masthead yesterday. FEC finds Hillary Clinton campaign and DNC over Trump-Russia dossier research. We've been waiting for that for months and months, and then you put this out on Truth Social. You said that Hillary and the Dems lied. Now they have to pay up. This is just the beginning, folks. What did you mean by that?
Great to be with you, and I love that we're using Truth Social, Rob.
Of course.
Basically, I think this is the time when the Durham investigation has been heating up. His pleadings have been going in increasing numbers, outlining the amount of discovery and evidence he's about to turn over. And the FEC, usually you lead with these civil settlements when you know, as the defendant, other trouble might be afoot. So I think there's no such thing as a coincidence in government. For the FEC to time this out, to come out now, is a precursor to what Durham's doing. And look, like you said, we all now know, not only the Hillary Clinton campaign and Dems lie, they broke federal election law.
Right.
That's why they agreed there was a finding of probable cause, and that's why they're paying the fine, because they want the story to go away.
So what's interesting to me is it's not going to go away. It looks like Hunter Biden could face federal charges here. Could something like that happen to Hillary Clinton? And I think that's relevant because a lot of people think she's the 2024 Democratic nominee. After the midterms, Joe Biden announces he's not running again. Kamala, not electable. We know that. 28% approval rating according to Quinnipiac. Does this hurt her a lot?
I almost wanted to help her a lot because I want Donald Trump to run against Hillary Clinton again and defeat her. Because what we have coming with the Durham investigation and the Durham report is going to be so damaging to her. But realistically, it's unlikely that she will face herself an actual indictment. But I do think people in her campaign, her lawyers, are already indicted. I do think people like Jake Sullivan's in the crosshair of John Durham and others that used to work for her, Podesta, Robbie Muke, Fusion GPS, all these cast of characters that they paid tens of millions of dollars for. And the FEC just validated what you and I have been talking about as truth for the last 2 years by saying, oh, wait a second, you took millions of dollars of campaign contributions and used it with a foreign intelligence asset to make up dirt. That's illegal.
Kash, have you seen a lot of the pictures on the Hunter Biden laptop? Have you gone through some of these photos? I've gone through hundreds of them. I mean, I've seen so many of these pictures. How many have you seen? A lot of them?
I've seen some of them, but after a certain point, I'm just like, I can't look at this guy.
They're really like striking, aren't they?
They're beyond striking. They're troubling. Not to mention the fact that there's images of underage people
there. There he is with a crack pipe. That's real.
And narcotics and a crack pipe. All of which we knew to be true back when the laptop story was broke by the New York Post and others, and the media covered it up. And you let off your show correctly with the 51 intelligence officers who came to the aid of the fake news media to say this was Russian disinformation, so that candidate Biden could come out and say Russian disinformation. Nothing to see here.
And big names. Leon Panetta was on that list. A lot of big names. No one will be held to account. But what do you make of the New York Times, CNN? Of course, we know this about CNN. But the Washington Post, my parents get the New York Times. What do you make of the fact that they deliberately lied to readers for almost 2 years? They did this deliberately. They covered it up with a pillow and didn't let anybody hear about it until after the election.
But Rob, you know that's their rinse repeat modus operandi. They did it with Russiagate. They did it with the Ukraine impeachment fiasco. They did it with the Afghanistan withdrawal debacle. And now they're doing it with Hunter Biden's laptop. What they do is bury the American public in the world with their media of lies, with their torrent of lies. And then a year or two later, they come out with a little bit of a disclaimer to say, well, we were actually right to say there was a warning about Russian disinformation. And these 51 CIA directors and defense secretaries were right to come to us as a source. But the story's totally false.
Just quickly, 5 seconds. Does Hunter Biden face charges?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Kash Patel, great to see you as always. We appreciate the information, my friend. We'll have you back soon.
Thanks, Rob.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.